This is Chris Dunn, 8th-year Providence product, and Colin Sexton, one of many guys, along with Markkanen, who came over in the trade for Donovan Mitchell, and that's John Collins, who we remember.
And you play that against a team where you feel they have one guy who can hurt you above all others. They're trying to do that with Maxey now.
Fontecchio finding a streaking Lauri Markkanen.
Explore all options, will Nick Nurse and his staff.
Will Harding, beg your pardon, as John Collins drives into the paint and hits another bucket for the Jazz.
Playing somebody else, Maxey was allowed to roam free.
Sexton downhill, nobody there. Easy bucket for Colin Sexton.
Really want it.
Gets it now, 4 to shoot. Difficult spot for the Sixers, 2 to shoot. Paul turns around and hits the fadeaway. Yeah, said there was a chance he was actually going to go tonight, but just wasn't cleared by the athletic training staff. Markkanen from outside.
Showing you what he's able to do, and dunks made. Showing you the balance and
yeah, you don't see that often.
Yeah, the scope of his offense.
Great cut from Mo Bamba and a beautiful find from Nico Batum.
Clarkson has had success against your Sixers in the past.
That runner off the mark. Markkanen, the offensive rebound, the finish, and the foul. Clarkson with the Jazz's first triple-double in 15 years earlier this week. It sure looked like a travel, but instead of 11 in the painted rectangle thus far.
14 to 6 points in the paint.
Maxey, the steal and the score. Speed unlike any other. Ochai Agbaji checked in for Utah. Here's Clarkson. Tough. That is a tough shot. Clarkson has had some of his best games against the Sixers. Olynyk, a little big-to-big action there, finding Kessler for the jam. Both the Sixers and Jazz looking for bounce-back wins on the second half of a back-to-back around the world by Beverly, finding a wide-open KJ Martin thanks to the Bev drive. Martin on Clarkson. Spinning, throwing it up, and hitting the runner and drawing the foul is Jordan Clarkson.
It's tough to shoot over those trees.
Yeah, I think more than anything as Olynyk gets to the cup for the Jazz. I think that the buoy is just...
Himself, why? Because no Joel Embiid back there to rim protect.
Clarkson to Markkanen. Lowry lets the defender fly by and dunks it. I'd say it's quite a bit.
Oh, I would imagine it's profound.
Collins cutting, dunking it down. Reese Maxey, the step back, leaves it short. Sexton,
too
ahead to
easy.
Collins. Yeah, got to make a business decision there. He is a high flyer. Off back iron, tap to Springer. Nicely done by Nico. Jaden Springer drops it off to Paul Reed with the rim rocker. Participate and show out without Joel, without Tobias, without DeAnthony. John Collins, the turnaround jam. But the trading leads every trip down. But 54-50 right now, Utah on top. It's been all about slowing down Maxey. Mo Bamba, count it, and the foul.
17 of their 20 made buckets in the painted area.
KJ Martin with authority. Tyrese trying to go to work. Good hands by Jordan Clarkson.
Numbers, wow.
Markkanen soaring in for the slam. To Reed. Oubre picks up the loose ball. Skips it out to Maxey. Tyrese, mid-range. It's good for Tyrese Maxey. But still a lot of game to play. Oubre from the wing. I think that Collins might have gotten a piece. And now Collins again ahead of the pack. 4th dunk tonight.
They are not wasting any time.
13 now for Tyrese. Markkanen from outside, and Lauri Markkanen has his second triple tonight.
Certainly has an interior back to the basket game, but he finishes well around the rim, does Markkanen.
Averages just under 24 points a contest. Paul Reed has a dozen tonight.
We're gonna leave him open.
There's 3 away from his season high, which he set on the road trip near his hometown of Orlando. Fontecchio, the finger roll. Active member of the military or a retired member, and always a standing ovation. Really cool moment.
Really cool moment, and thank you for your service.
Oubre, no good the first time, gets the rebound and puts it back up and in. Third personal called on Kelly Oubre Jr. moments ago. Sexton just too quick.
The McLean brothers, Ed Pinckney and company. Don't want to forget you, Hal Presley.
Markkanen again from outside. Lauri Markkanen, 3 for 6 from downtown. Completely agree with you, because he had a great college career
Exactly.
at Arizona and was he was a top 10 pick. Here he is again, blocked underneath by Bamba. Fading on the baseline. Markkanen has 24 and counting tonight. Sixers 5 for 27 from downtown. It's under 19%. Oubre takes it away. Kelly Oubre Jr.
Clarkson a little lackadaisical with the basketball.
3:40 to go, third quarter. Sixers fell to the Knicks last night. Markkanen already with 2 threes made in this quarter. Make it 3, and that's his 4th one tonight.
For Kessler, but he does things like that. He plays big.
Beverly ahead to Oubre. Kelly up and in.
Game and has remained the most aggressive Sixer as far as getting to the cup.
And nobody stepping in front of the rookie George as he dunks it down. Skims off the front of the rim. Clarkson and the Jazz with a chance to add on to this lead. Batum, the two-handed block. Numbers for the Sixers. Kelly Oubre Jr. By PointsBet, a Fanatics experience. Walker Kessler off the pass from Kelly Oubre Jr. Back to the largest lead tonight for the Jazz. 10. Tyrese, good move by Maxey.
Went right past Clarkson, exploded really past. Didn't have time to react and get in the play.
Clarkson hanging and hitting.
Clarkson responding to avoid the contact, go right into the defender's body. There are fouls to be had.
Clarkson with a dozen, make it 14 now for Jordan Clarkson. Crowd starting to get a little restless here. Disappointed in the showing last night against the Knicks as Clarkson hits the fade, draws the foul. 4 for 4 from the stripe tonight. Lead 11. Kessler wide open, and he's not going to miss that.
2 openings the last 2 trips down. Some 2-3 zone from your Sixers.
Here's George. Long runner rattles in for Keontae George. Beverly. Paul Reed. Fade away in the lane, and Paul Reed gets the roll and holds the finish. And then New York just went on a little bit of a run fourth quarter and put the game to bed.
Got to dig deep right now. Your legs are going to be tired. Markkanen responds in a corner with another.
Collins has it taken away by Maxey. Sixers with numbers. Kelly Oubre, double clutch, and the finish.
Make that shot even tougher than it already was on Clarkson.
Maxey and Oubre had 19 combined at the half. Tyrese no. Paul Reed there for the tap-in. Beverly rims off. Collins the rebound. And he's sleeping in a big tent with the rest of his fellow troops as Sexton gets the roll and goes rolling.
But he's being exposed to the elements.
Yeah, they weren't too happy about it.
I would imagine not.
I think that speaks to his dedication to his team as Utah running away with this one. 9 for Marcus tonight. Getting a start. No Tobias Harris. Sexton the turnaround.
Well, that one was outside of the paint, but 42 shots for the Jazz that they've made have been in the painted area. That is not good.
Morris Sr., 5 straight, trying to keep his team in this one. Call. Markkanen to Collins. And that might just about the finisher. Leading the Jazz to the victory here tonight.